Might as well buckle up because this one is not for everybody. And excuse the echo, menopause. You know what bothers me the most about this whole P. Diddy trial? The text messages, but not in a way that you think. I believe that there is a lot that people do not really understand when they say, oh, well, she was text messaging him saying she was looking forward to the freak offs. And she said she still loved him on the stand. And she said whatever else in all the text messages. And of course, there's your, oh, I could never people. First, I'll address the I would never people. You never know what you would do until you were in that situation. So, that's all I have for that. And then, of course, for those who don't understand, why would she say such things if she didn't mean it? Well, there's a lot that goes into relationships where there are huge power dynamics, especially power dynamics like this one. So that's just one aspect of it. But then you have the aspect of the psychological manipulation. And if you think you can't be manipulated, you probably can. But the thing about psychological manipulation is you learn to adapt to whatever the environment is. So she probably said 1,000 times or more, I don't know, how much she loved doing whatever he loves to do and whatever. I don't want to get into it because it's all too graphic and you can go anywhere else for that. But this is for people that might be really wondering or second guessing themselves because they've been in similar situations. Yeah, there are about 1,000,001 reasons that people who are or who have been traumatized react the way that they do when they're being traumatized further. I mean, whether it was to keep her job or it was a domestic thing, there was something psychologically wrong there. Something very psychologically wrong. And the reason that we can say that is because Sean Combs himself made a video stating that, he went through a time in his life where he was sick. So you think he didn't spread that sickness to others? However, back to the generalities of it, because this is really not about those two people. It's about so many people that have been in this situation where there was some type of dynamic manipulation, basically focus, authority, tribe, and emotion, which is often used as a manipulation tactic, not just on a single person, but literally on cities. But back to this. There could be any number of factors that causes the person to say something at the time, whatever. It could be, and I'm just thinking, spiritual abuse. A lot, way too many people are familiar with some form of spiritual abuse, right? So, same thing. Why are you going to the church if this and this and this and this and this is happening? Because my whole family been going to this church. Or, there's always a reason. And when we start to look at people as reasons, when we realize that everybody's broken, we're all different, people are reflections, period. And when you understand the reasons behind things, you start to make sure that you keep people human. And even if you don't understand what they're going through, it makes you a little more open to hearing experiences. And I'm going to stop there because really that's what we're going to go into next. Listening to our own experiences, listening to other people's experiences, and what to do about it, how to handle these different experiences. But that was on my chest. It was just really bothering me because I think on some level people really do want to know if any person fill in the blank is really abused or really going through this, then why would they say these things or why would they do these certain things? It is literally in your brain, back here, in the back of your brain somewhere, to survive. Yeah, just to survive. But we'll get into that more next video. Anything else you want to talk about, let me know. And as always, until next time, sending love and light.